Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Polly's Pretties. I told you I'd be back with an announcement, so here we are. So I'm going to partially blame Priscilla for this because she got my brain going. She kicked it in gear. I'm going to also blame my friend Tony for this because she's always doing something that wants to get my brain going, and once I want to try it as soon as I see it. So thank you both, ladies, and I hope that you'll like what I'm about to say. So this all being out of the way, I want to explain what Fairycore is, in case some folks don't know. I'm sure most of you probably do. Fairycore is an aesthetic inspired by fairies, characterized by a dreamy, whimsical style that incorporates elements of nature, pastel colors, and a sense of fantasy. Okay, so that's what Fairycore is. Now, some know that there are light fairies and there are dark fairies, and there really are. There are your lighter side fairies, and there are your darker side fairies, and there are different courts to the fairies. But we're not going to get into all that. We're just looking at Fairycore as a base. All right, so what this is hashtag Polly's Fairycore, and it is a 28-day challenge. In other words, it runs the entire month of February, from the 1st to the 28th. I will give 28 prompts. Of those 28 prompts, there will be one a day. And if you want to take part, you can jump in at any time. I'm not going to say you have to do the whole 28 days, but if you would like to, that would be a great joy. When you do the videos, please, 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 please tag me so I can come see. I love seeing what everyone else makes. I mean, this challenge that I've been doing of Priscilla's has got my mind. Like, I go watch, and I'm like, oh, oh, oh. And there's so many things. So I'm hoping that's what this challenge will also bring about. And so let's get to the prompts, because there's 28 of them. All right, I got them on my little card, and I will put them in the drop-down menu below the video. Okay, so, by the way, this is my first time doing something like this, so please play nice. I'm still kind of learning some things. So anyway, the 28 prompts for hashtag Polly's Fairycore. Day 1 is pathway. So like a walkway, a path. Okay, day 2, fairy door. Day 3, mushroom ring. Day 4, unicorn. Day 5, water. Day 6, roses. Day 7, frogs. Day 8, crystals. Day 9, books. Day 10, ivy vines. Day 11, sparkle. Day 12, foxes. Day 13, map. Day 14, fairy notes. Now, what I mean by fairy notes is like, think of a fairy love note or a note that they would write. And that's what a fairy note is what I'm looking at for. Okay. Day 15, fairy lantern. Day 16, fairy moon. Day 17, buffet of sweets. Day 18, fairy home. Day 19, butterflies. Day 20, faewine or fairy wine. 21 is fairy magic. 22 is a fairy crown. 23, fairy wings. 24, a fairy mirror. 25, a fairy. Didn't you think it was about time? 26, fairy love. 27, a fairy ball. What I mean by fairy ball is like the dance, the big, like, costume balls. Okay? And you can do these however you come up with it in your mind. Now, 28 is going to throw some people, but just think about it and then go with whatever your gut gives you. 28 is dream state. Okay? So, whatever dream state represents to you when you're thinking of fairies, and go with it. Okay, so those are the 28 prompts. I will leave them in the drop down box. And like I said, this runs from the 1st to the 28th, with each one of these days having its own prompt. So you don't have to make multiples like I did on some of these days. It is literally one thing, one prompt, boom. There you go. Thank you. Have a nice day. I hope that a lot of you will take part in this. Please, when you watch this video, please share it with all your friends so that we can try to get the community of YouTube involved, all the crafters, and get them in here. But yes, these are all, I give the prompt, and then you, as the crafter, as the creator, take it to what it means in your mind in Fairycore. Now, they say stay with pastel colors. I'm going to tell you this. Use whatever colors you got. Okay? We're not going out and buying stuff. We are crafters. We're going to use what we got. I don't care if you use scraps. I don't care if you use fabric. I don't care if you use beads. I don't care if you sit and color an image. If it goes with the prompt in your mind, good job. Okay? And like I said, please tag me so I can see these videos because I love to see what y'all create. I mean, I go nuts on this stuff. I do. This is really my jam. I love creating stuff. I love, seeing what everybody else creates. I love just getting together and, like, it's a shame we all don't live close enough to get together and just do this one night, but hey, you know, it is what it is. So again, it is again going to be hashtag Polly's Fairycore. Um, and the Polly won't have an apostrophe in it. It's just straight type. But I'll put all that up in the description box. I'll put how long it runs. I'll even put a description of what Fairycore is so that we all have it in case anybody doesn't know. And I really hope to see a lot of you take part in this. I really do. I'd love it because, like I said, this is my first time trying. I've never done anything like this. And I'm learning how to grab videos from other channels and put it in a playlist. I mean, I'm really, jumping in full force here. So I really hope a lot of you will take part in this and have some fun with it. Thank you all for watching the video, and I hope this is something you'll enjoy. I really do. Even though it is a very long one, I hope it is something you'll enjoy. And again, thank you to Priscilla at Release the Craftin' and to Tony over at Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts, because you all made my mind go, and this is what came out of it. But thank you all again for watching. I hope you're having a brilliant, wonderful, and blessed day. Take care of each other. Be kind. Please be kind. This world's crazy enough. And until next time, I hope you are well. Bye-bye.